Yeah, yeah. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I remember that. You don't forget that, do you? But when you go to the dentist just doesn't look at the cavity or the issue there. He checks out all of your teeth, doesn't he? And he's like, oh, what about this one over here? Or this one? Or what about this one over here? This is how God works in our lives. We might be shown one sin, and we're like, oh, this is the thing that I need to deal with. But then as you grow as a Christian, God's like, well, what about this sin over here that you have to deal with? And what about this one? That is the ongoing work of the Holy Spirit. That is the continued sanctification that occurs in each one of our lives. So, because God is doing this work in you, then you eventually, after 2 or 3 years, you become perfect. No, that doesn't happen, does it? You never on this earth will achieve perfection, but that doesn't mean that that's not the standard that we're held to. We are called to be perfect like our God is perfect. We're called to holiness. If you're going to be God's children, then you must be holy like your Father in heaven is holy. One of my favorite illustrations is by John Wesley. John Wesley and his brother Charles started